welcome back to the channel. I'm Jade if you haven't been here before, and today I'm going to show you what I got for my birthday. Now I know these videos can be a bit controversial, I know I say this every time I do them as well, but I personally love watching these things for gift ideas and honestly because sometimes I just quite like to be nosy, so that's why I do them. But if this isn't feeling comfortable with you, please don't watch the video. I know times are hard for a lot of people right now, so you know, I totally get if you do not wish to watch this kind of content. However, getting on into the video, it was my birthday on 26th of March if you didn't know, and I had a lovely meal out with my parents and my husband. The weather was terrible, it was raining. Last year I remember going to the zoo in a t-shirt and it was lovely. This year has been a little bit of a washout for my birthday, but I still had a really good time, and I also went for a tea, a cream tea in the afternoon on the Monday just to sort of celebrate for a second day with my husband. He's never really experienced the whole British tea thing. He is American, if you didn't know, and I think he felt a little bit out of his comfort zone and thinks I need, you know, girlfriends to take with me. But without further ado, let's get on into the video. Just a disclaimer, not everything I got is in the video. Some of it may have been eaten, drank, or whatever, and a couple of people I haven't even seen to get my presents yet, but I just wanted to get this done and uploaded so it's not like weeks later or anything like that, and so I can actually like use and look at the stuff that I've already got without ruining it, so I can show you. So let's get on into it. I'll start off with everything my husband Cody got me and move along. So my main present was something that I know most people have these days, and I had just never really got on the bandwagon, but I am joining you all, and I got some AirPods. I have actually been loving them. He just got my initials inscribed on the little case, which I thought was so cute. I don't know if you can see that too well. Let me hold that a little closer. But yeah, I've been really enjoying having AirPods. I was always terrified they'd fall out, but I've been on a couple of walks with them and they've been fine, so I'm so excited to finally have joined the club and not get tangled in my wire anymore. Much to his dismay, I also asked him to get my shampoo and conditioner. He hates buying things like that for birthdays because he's like, well, you know, they're just like everyday things you always use. But I really like these ones. They're a little bit more high-end, but they're so good for my hair, so I try to use them most of the time. And it is this range that I use, which is called Heart of Glass. It's for blondes specifically, but it's by Davines, and I think that's how you say it. They're an Italian brand and they do a lot of different products for different hair types, and I honestly think they are so good. The salon I use uses these, and so that's how I was introduced to them, and I love them. So yeah, I'm so happy he got me them. And if you've watched any of my other birthday and Christmas hauls, you will know that I have really got back into my reading over the past year. I think I probably have mentioned it before, but I did a literature degree and it kind of killed my love for books, but I really am starting to get it back now. And so obviously he had to give me a few books, so I will quickly go through them. The first one is Daisy Jones and the Six. I really wanted to read it before the TV show, before I watch it, so I haven't started the TV show yet, and I'm about halfway through the book and I'm really enjoying it. Next he got Reminders of Him by Colleen Hoover. I've read a couple of her books. I got Verity for Christmas. I really enjoyed that, so I am really looking forward to reading another of hers. Then I got The Midnight Library by Matt Haig. If I'm honest, I don't really know what this is about, but I've just seen so many people raving about it. I was like, I need to try this, and it sounds a little bit different from a lot of the stuff I read. I read a lot of the sort of chick lit stuff, I will admit, but I love to sort of mix it up, so yeah, I don't know what this is really about, but I'm going to enjoy reading it, I'm sure. Next is The Great Alone by Kristen Hanna. I have heard amazing things about Kristen Hanna's books. I haven't read any, so I just picked one at random for him to get me. So yeah, really excited to read one of hers. And then finally he got me Malibu Rising, which is another one by Taylor Jenkins Reid, who wrote, you know, Daisy and the Six, and also The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, if you've heard of that. So yeah, I'm also really looking forward to reading this one. I honestly have been reading so much lately, and I know on my last haul I think it was my Christmas one, someone mentioned it would be good if I could do like book reviews and stuff. So what I'm thinking is maybe every few months is I will go through what I have read, because I don't want to like obviously give spoilers. So if I only ever did like 1 or 2 books, the videos would just be so super short, although maybe I'll do them as shorts, I don't know. I'll need to have a think, but I am quite happy to do that now that I'm really back into my reading and talk books as well. So maybe a video every few months just summarising what I've read in those few months. And also it would be really cool if you can give me any suggestions if you love reading too, because I just love trying anything. I just read The Silent Patient and I loved it. Okay, so moving on to what my parents got me. They obviously took me out for a lovely meal. We went to a restaurant called Middleton's. I don't know if you know it. I think they're only a chain in East Anglia, but they are really good. They're primarily a steakhouse, but we went on a Sunday and I had a roast, and it honestly was the best roast I have ever eaten. So aside from taking me out for a meal, she also got me a few little prezzies. One of them being this chocolate Percy pig head. Now if you saw my Christmas haul, you'll know my mum got me quite a few Percy pig things. I do really like Percy pig. I have never tried the giant chocolate face, so that'll be very scrumptious, I'm sure. The next thing they got me was this body wash. It's in a rose scent. I love rose scented stuff. I currently have the Bath & Body Works rose stuff that I often use, so I'm looking forward to trying this one. And then finally they got me this little handbag. Obviously my mum would have chosen this. It's just by Lipsy London. It's just this tiny little pink sort of going out bag with this beautiful gold chain. I am really impressed with my mom because she never like picks things that I like usually. Like she usually gets it so wrong unless it comes to like pajamas or something. She honestly does, but I was really impressed with this and I can definitely see myself using this on a night out. Okay, so the next thing is something my cousin and her family got me and I adore it. And it is this eyeshadow palette, and it is a Pocahontas one. Pocahontas is one of my favourite Disney princesses. I love them all, but I really connect with Pocahontas because of her love for nature and everything. Like Colours of the Wind is such an amazing song. So she grabbed this and I love the gold colour of the palette. It is by Catrice Cosmetics. I have not heard of them, but I did Google. I think they're an American brand. But yeah, it's just lovely. And if I show you the inside, they're all sort of like pinks and browns, so well within all the colours I regularly wear on my eyes. So I am really looking forward to trying this out. I just think it is stunning. Next, my aunt also got me some rose bath stuff. This is a set from Baylis and Harding. So I'm really looking forward to this. It has some bath bombs in it, which I love. I love bubble baths. They are like my luxury thing, you know, like when you want to treat yourself and pamper yourself, like there's just something about a bubble bath. And she also got me this little candle, which is chamomile and ginger, and it smells honestly so nice. Like it's really like a relaxing smell. Like that is the best way I can describe it. Like I can imagine, you know, having a massage with this kind of aroma. Like it's so nice. So yeah, I really like that. And next, my lovely godmother bought me some wax melt stuff, because if you didn't know, I love wax melts. I have sort of slowed down buying them lately because I am going to be moving abroad, and so like it's not going to be the easiest stuff to transport. So I'm really happy that I got one for my birthday. She got me a burner first off, and I love it because it's white, so it goes everywhere, and I love the little heart design, so that's really nice. Then she got me some tea lights to use with it, and she got me the wax melt bar, which is honey and amber, and I have briefly smelt it, and I love it because it's so sort of like sweet and subtle. Again, I think this will be a really, really nice scent. Like it won't be overpowering, but it just smells so, so nice. And then finally, our presents from my friend Matt. First off, some Maltesers. Like I have not actually had just like a box of Maltesers for my birthday or Christmas for so long. And I swear when I was a kid, you'd get it every time. Does anyone around my age remember that? Like, I'm 31 for reference. Does anyone born sort of in the 90s remember that every Christmas and birthday you would get a box of Maltesers? And they taste different from the box than the packet, I swear. And he also got me this mug which says, "The customer is always right," and then right is crossed out and it says, "A massive twat." Isn't that's so true for those of you that have ever worked in retail. I thankfully am not working in retail at the moment, but I used to work with Matt in retail, so obviously this just makes sense for him to get me. And then the final thing he got me was this duck. It might seem really random, but my husband loves ducks and we have a lot of sort of like duck decor in the house, and this is for the garden. So I think Matt had obviously noticed that we have a lot of duck things around the house. So yeah, we have this duck for the garden, which I will put out once the weather's better because I don't obviously want it to get ruined, and I think I might just place it with my little hedgehog that I have out there. Okay, and that is everything I got for my birthday. I feel super lucky. I hope that maybe you've seen ideas for people or just enjoyed watching anyway, and I will see you again real soon. Bye!